We drive over them every day without thinking about it, but do you know if the bridges you cross every day are actually safe? Indiana ranking 14th in the country when it comes to bridges that are structurally deficient. The American Road and Transportation Builders Association says more than 1,400 bridges across the state are not stable. That's about 7%. This map right here is showing where the most traveled of these bridges are. Many are around the Indianapolis area, primarily on the interstate system near downtown. Allen County only has 2 highly traveled bridges that are structurally deficient. Bluffton Road over the St. Mary's River and I-69 just south of Jefferson Boulevard. Fox 55's Cody Butler has been looking into how safe our bridges really are. He joins us live with more. Cody?
Fox 55's Cody Butler has been looking into how safe our bridges really are. He joins us.
State and local leaders are saying that structurally deficient bridges are still safe to drive on. In fact, they compared to a car that might need a new windshield wiper. Instead, their focus is on bridges like this one on Edsel Avenue on the city's east side that's so unsafe they had to close it a couple years ago. It's been about 2 years since any cars have gone over the railroad tracks on Edsel Avenue. The bridge has been closed to traffic because it isn't safe.
I thought it was crazy.
Angela Grosjean lives on the north side of the tracks near the Edsel Avenue Bridge. She says having the bridge closed for so long is a big inconvenience.
When that train stops on the railroad track, the only choice you have is to go all the way around Coliseum.
That means an extra 20 minutes to get her kids to the bus stop at Adams Elementary, which is just on the other side of the bridge.
It's really hard to commute in the morning. That traffic over here, it's backed up a lot of times in the morning and just, it's crazy.
Fort Wayne and New Haven just took over bridge duties from the Allen County Highway Department this year. City officials say Edsel Avenue is the first bridge on their list.
Edsel Avenue, like I said, was identified as being a structurally obsolete bridge, so we had to shut it down until we could replace it.
Bridges in Indiana are inspected every 2 years.
Bridges take a beating because of the traffic volume.
As long as you are monitoring them and you see them before they fail, and you can take corrective action.
If something is wrong, the bridge will have a weight limit put in place before it is closed. Van Buren Street over the St. Mary's River near downtown is one of 4 bridges in Fort Wayne with restrictions. Right now, it is limited to 17 tons. The city says that bridge is in the design phase for rehabilitation, with work starting as early as next year. But people over near the Edsel Bridge say weight limits don't always work.
Just been a real headache.
The bridge was restricted to 4 tons before it was closed.
The truck traffic is just awful when the bridge is open. So if they can stop the truck traffic once they fix it, everybody will be happy.
Taria Fields has lived near the Edsel Bridge for about a decade. She says the biggest frustration is for when people from out of town visit.
They have to reroute. It's kind of difficult for them. You know, it was easier for them just to come across the bridge.
While cars aren't allowed to take the bridge over the tracks, people are still able to walk across it, but they're hesitant to do so.
I don't like the gates. I don't like the closure. It's dark, you know, so I just don't even go that way anymore.
Because I don't feel like if it's not safe for cars, how safe is it for us to walk?
I don't feel like if it's not safe for us.
And work here on Edsel is expected to begin later this year with the reopening by the end of the year. There's a full list of other bridge projects on our website, WFFT.com. Reporting live, Cody Butler, Fox 55 News.
There are more than 19,000 bridges across the state, so how can you tell who's responsible for maintaining each bridge? Well, if the bridge is on a state or federal highway, such as I-69, State Road 1, or US 6, NDOT is responsible for that bridge. They also are in control of bridges over these highways, such as Hillegas Road over US 30, which is closed through November. NDOT Northeast spokeswoman Nicole Thomas says the state is in charge of these bridges to maintain safety on the busier highways.
To make sure that it never deteriorates to the point where it is impacting travel below on our state or federal roadway.
The bridge is maintained by the city or county where that bridge is. Meanwhile, the I-69 bridge just south of Jefferson that is in need of repair is scheduled to get those improvements next year.